find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
I have something to admit. I started to slide back on a slippery slope the last couple of weeks. Summer's coming to a close, and it just didn't feel like summer this year, not without hanging with friends or going on our usual family outings, and then to have school officially close for fall. I knew I had to do something different before I sank a little deeper and made a few changes in my day-to-day. First, I replaced the news with a good book. Not that I don't normally read, but now I am increasing that amount of time to refocus my attention on something that lifts my spirits. And number two, instead of having any of my workouts indoors, I have taken them all outdoors the last couple of weeks to get that vitamin D, and even kayaked a couple times. And I just loved it. But I can see this noticeable improvement on my state of mind. I'm not quite 100%, but I'd say 80 to 90% on any given day. And this leads me to the message about change and how it's such a part of life, and there's no way we're going to get around it. It's just always happening in our environment, and those changes are without our control, but we do have the freedom to respond in any number of ways. And if you're unsure which direction is best for you, just surrender it and ask out loud from the support that you have around you, what course of action is the best for you to implement straight away. And you'll be guided. You can make a change too. And no matter what it is, however large or small, it's going to be significant enough to make a difference. The shift is slightly uncomfortable at first because you're not used to the new regime, but you'll make a permanent adjustment and happy you did over time. When I work with people, I tell them to look out for certain numbers. And the change numbers that I often recognize when things going to shift in my environment is the number 555, or it can be a multiple of fives, like 5555. And then you also have 999, or multiple signs of 9. You may recognize these number sequences on a phone number. It could be a license plate. You could spot it on a billboard, even documents. But let me share with you, 555 just means change is happening in your field. But how drastically is neither bad or good. It's just going to take place, whether you like it or not. 999 means that an old way is ending and a new phase is about to begin. People can also share messages that a transition is taking place. Again, it's not anything you should judge as a negative thing that's happening in your life, but usually these shifts are for our higher good. If you're having any challenges with some of the changes that are occurring in your environment, then give us a call. I'm right here at radiomediumlauralee.com. Go over there and sign up. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, Daily Dose of Spiritual Guidance. And as always, we can be reached at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter too.